Hello guys, welcome back. I don't think I have made a video in like 3 days probably. Uh, actually, I just did a video of Star Wars, and that was that was great. I mean, I try to dish out content like everybody else, but there's always struggles with that because the time frames. I have to work on my schedule, then I gotta play this, and my schedule kind of takes over with this. So, I mean, my schedule takes over. So then, when I want to jump on and do this, I could jump on it. But usually, like I don't get off work till late. So then, if I jump on, I either have to jump on it as soon as I get home and it's straight more. So later, I'm just like, well, fuck it. There's no point in me doing this because it's real late at night. So like 10 o'clock, don't expect me to do that. Maybe like kind of like days like yesterday I could have did it, but I didn't because I was going through something else. So, but anyway, we're back. I'm back. I'm gonna be starting doing this more often. I know that next month they're coming out with a new upgraded engine and all this stuff. New perks, new kills, new counselor, all this stuff is happening. So, um, my Star Wars videos didn't really do so well, but that's okay. I mostly do heroes on that game more than anything. But this game I like more. But all right. So first off, I remember every Jason, like, okay,
I gotta
part.
find the others.
Let me just say part 7, for example. Part 7, he's good, but the only thing about that is I kind of don't like the fact that he has limited traps. So if he had 5 traps, I think he would be a little bit overpowered. That grip strength, but we do have one that can run, has grip strength and weapon space, so we don't need another one. So, but part 7 is good if you're using traps. Like for example, there's 2 cars here. He only has 3 traps, so you're not gonna trap the car twice and then go to the phone and trap it. Oh yeah, speaking of the Pamela tape that if anybody had, I have all the Pamela tapes, so this is what's just gonna happen. I can't pick it up at all. So this is a good way, and I'm gonna try to pick it up, and I can't. So, if you have all the Pamela tapes, then that's what is gonna happen. It used to let me pick the tape up, but because of the last patch, it won't allow me to pick it up. And that's great because it allows me to know if I see a Pamela tape or a Tommy tape. But anyway, part 7, the Jasons with the traps. Now, if you have part 2, yeah, you don't have to worry about the traps. And if you have part 3, every Jason has 5 traps except for part 2, and I think 7, 4, and 9 don't have great traps. They don't have a lot of traps. So 4, 7, and 9, they're good Jasons. Part 9, you can kind of escape with him, but it's not that easy. Now, part 7, a lot of people say he's slow. They gave the Jasons a little bit of buff and speed. I don't know if that helps or not. I do know that it helps me a little bit. I don't really notice the difference, really, I guess. But, hell, you're speaking of the game. They're actually, this weekend, well, next, tomorrow they're coming out with, not coming out with anything. They're just giving us Double XP weekend and more CP. So I'll be playing tomorrow too. I always play this game like every fucking day. But finally I got that trophy for playing as Jason 500. And that was a couple days ago. Now I gotta play 1,000 matches. It's been like a crap ton of times. Now this is not the only game I'm playing. Right as I'm speaking now to you guys, I'm downloading UFC 3. I did some video clips of me playing UFC 2. Did poorly in those actually. So in this one, I mean, don't expect me to just knock out everybody. I'm not really good at these fighting games. These fighting games are You know, for people that haven't played. Like my brother, he could play a fighting game and, you know, spend a week on it. He'll know all the controls and everything. It doesn't take me or him that long. But sometimes that kind of sucks. And then, you know, you're facing, well, me and my brother, like, I don't know. Family's different. You know, we both have been playing games for a long ass time, and then all of a sudden just like, oh, you know, I want to play with him on a boxing game. Oh, we're both just gonna go ham. Let's say he doesn't know how to play the game, he doesn't, and I'm just gonna go ham on him like wham wham. Because first of all, if I was gonna play a game like Tekken 7, he knows how to play that game and I don't. I know how to play all the other Tekken, so the controls are the same like Tekken 6. So, but he knows a little bit more because he's had the game longer than me. But still, doesn't matter. He's like a newbie. He literally would not go easy on them, even if you don't even know how to play PlayStation or whatever. And that's how he is. I'm kind of the same way, only I'm gonna let you have a little bit of, you know, room. But anyway, I figured out that if you're using part 7 and part 4 and part 9 and you want to trap the car and to get the counselors to actually not get the car, okay, first of all, we all know that if you have any other Jason like Savini or whoever and part 6 that have all these traps, you know, 5 traps, they can literally trap the car 3 times if they want to, or trap the fuse 3 times, or whatever. I mean, I usually trap the phone once, and then trap, if there's 2 cars, I trap the cars twice. So 1 trap on the phone, 2 traps on the car, 3 traps. So that's 5. I already wasted like 5 traps already, just by doing that. Now, in all these events, I'm kind of like, well, this is kind of bad, because first of all, how am I going to know where they're going? So, in this case, today I'm going to try something different. Instead of me putting the traps, like look at this, they already got the car and escape, and you're about to escape. When you put your trap, let's say you put your trap in front where the battery is in part 7, and then you go to the other car, or you don't go to the other car, you put all your traps with number 7. I mean, with number 7, you put all your traps with, oh shit, thank God. Get on the other side, bitch. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Get on the other side.
Holy
Really?
shit, is... Oh my god!
Alright.
What happened?
What? Wow. Okay, that was... I've never seen that happen before. The driver just left. Okay. Well, that's right. But I posted a video on me playing as part 7, and you notice in that video, I'm actually, I'm actually, you know, I'm playing as part 7, but what I'm actually doing is I'm treating it like a normal game, except I'm putting the traps at 1 car, and this was in the Jarvis map, because the Jarvis map usually has 1 car and the phone and a boat, and if it doesn't have the boat, it has a car and a phone, and that's it. Now, they had a phone, a car, and a boat. Usually the Jarvis map always has a boat, so that kind of sucks. We have to leave the lobby because we're going to get an exit out. Alright, so the boat is great to use, not against part 7, but I find it really easy on those maps just to put both, instead of wasting your time putting a trap at the gas with part 7 and the battery, chances are, because you're part 7 and you have limited traps and you just put one trap at the phone, yeah, you're kind of gonna get bullshitted on the phone. But the car, it could work because they wouldn't know, and they probably would. But let's just say we fake them out a little bit. What if we do something different instead of like every other fucking Jason does, and we switch it up a little bit? Put your trap in front on the driver's seat. Now, I know that seems a little bit something not new, but it's something I did in part 7 in the video that you guys should be watching, which it'll be, you know, I played as part 7, I killed everybody, and I was just using stock, and it is a video on how to use stock. I shifted into this house, I broke down the door, shifted in the house, turned on stock, and shifted at the same time. Shifted past the door that they were in, past the window. They had the bathroom door locked. I went, shifted past through the broken door, went around the corner to where the bathroom was, stood there, and waited. That is how you use stock. You just wait and be patient, and then I guess they're like, well, he's not coming back. Wrong. I'm still there. So I waited till Deborah comes out of the window, and when I hear her, then I grab her and I kill her. So this is a great way how to scare people and make them panic, and I've done this on several occasions, even without stock. When the music is technically not playing in the background, this is what's going to happen. It's going to be I waited till somebody got in the house, first of all, and the doors were not open. So they opened the window instead of going through the door. I guess because it's closer. So then, right when they enter, I'm already standing on the other side. They can't see me when they climb through the window because I'm standing away from it. So I just grab them. But the point of this is that stock can be used as, you know, trapping somebody and really getting leverage on somebody with stock. Now, say, you know, well, Roy, he's really good with stock because he's one of those characters that if he is running, that's really good. Huh? Yeah, man, I'm streaming. What's going on? Yeah, why? What's going on? You're asking me, am I streaming or what? Friday 13th, man. That's what I'm doing. No, I was just telling them that that I was just giving them a tip on, you know, I've done so many tips to this game, but was just telling them that that instead of you trapping the car and the battery, I mean trapping the gas in the battery with Jason, you should be trapping the driver's seat, because if they take all the objectives over and they notice that, oh, he didn't trap the car, well, he did, it's just that you can't see it, it's on the driver's seat, so they might not take the car because you trapped the driver's side. But that's what I was trying to tell them, because I've done that on a previous video that I did a couple hours ago. Well, I'm telling both, but I'm talking to you and them. I'm saying. Oh, no one's watching right now. A lot of people don't really watch my stuff when it goes live. They usually watch it after I post it, so which is fine. It's better than watching it when I post it when I stream it. Because I don't really care if people watch it when I stream. I just want to know, are they watching it? But you know, I could care less. I just do it for fun, really. What have you been doing, man? You don't have this game, or? I would like to jump on GTA, but I don't know. There's so many complications with GTA now, and I'm just like, well, it's too much of a cash grind. I'm like, yeah, I'm not sure I want to play this now because it's just I don't know. I'm just tired of like everything they throw at you is just making money, making money. That's pretty much it. It's just like that's all they care about. What happened to the fun of the game where, you know, when the game came out, it wasn't about making money. It was just, I don't know. Yeah, kind of like back in GTA 4 days where you didn't have any of that shit. Yeah. I mean, I still like the game. It's just that I wish it would go back to, like, instead of like, oh, here's a new car, but you gotta have this amount of money to get that car. Fuck. I don't even have that much money. Now you gotta save up just to get that. And then, like, I mean, if you don't spend any of it. But, no, I don't, well, I have so many people that play Fortnite. I just don't like the game. I mean, I gave in to play it one time, and because I couldn't select my character, I was kind of pissed, and I couldn't start. Yeah, but what? Well, I didn't want to do any of the above, so I was like, fuck that. I'm not going to do that at all. Screw this game. Friday the 13th is actually, well, it's not what made my channel. It's actually kind of really made it more successful than it was previously, because I didn't really get anywhere with it without that. So the fact that this game, well, it's only like 67. I mean, it's not really like a crazy. 67 might be a big. Oh, hey Jason, now just go ahead and kill me. Should never came over there anyway. I'm wondering if he even. Wow, he didn't even trap the car. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. He's placing the trap over the gas. Well, damn it. Fuck. And Tommy's already there. Shit. Oh well. Ugh. I mean, most people, I mean, I've seen so many YouTubers that are big and famous. They're like, oh, you know, put your comments in the section below and make this video go to 10,000 likes. Like, come on, that's an outrageous number. I mean, why can't you just be happy with making a damn video instead of just going an outburst and saying, oh, 50,000 likes or 10,000 likes. I'll do another video if you do 10,000 likes. Okay. Yeah. Like. Yeah.
Please, no!
Damn. Oh. Love the shotguns in this game. This is what makes it fun. Especially now, like, most people just don't even aim with a shotgun anymore. There's no point. You just, like, wait till he, like, has your back towards him, and you just look behind you and shoot him. There's really no point in turning around and aiming. Because they turn around with you. The what? Oh, I'm talking about Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. What?
Please, no!
That was bullshit. That didn't make any sense at all. I don't understand how did he not stun me?
Why won't you fucking die? You need to get every last motherfucking cop out here to Camp Crystal Lake. Jason is here. Did you hear me?
Yep.
It's Jason. He's back.
Yeah.
Jason.
This game is. I've been playing this game since May.
I need you to listen to me. Jason Voorhees has returned and he's killing my friends. We need you. Oh my God. Oh, we need you here right now, please.
When it first came out. It still has some bug issues like it did when it first started, but it improved overall. But the ping actually is still crazy. Like, the server issues are always going to be there until they fix the engine on there, which is happening next month. Fuck. Can you buy what? I'm not sure.
You want some more?
Please, no!
Oh my God.
See how far they
Oh God, no!
I always like to comment Jason to see how fast he can kill everyone in the match. And most of the time, and there hasn't really been a single person to just wipe a slate clean. I mean, usually you could do it, but 9 times out of 10, like, they're gonna hit you. And they're gonna have pocket knife. My most favorite thing to do is right when they think they're gonna hit me and they turn around to hit me, I block and I grab them. It's like I have to do it really quickly because if I don't do it, I'm gonna miss grabbing them. It sucks, but I'm playing this game for a long time where I kind of everything that is gonna do to me, it's not gonna fool me at all. I mean, it's kind of like playing... Whoa, wow, look at that light up there. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh, that's messed up. You probably spent it on DLC or something. This is the worst spot to do. Oh, never mind, she has a trap, but I could, if I was Jason, I could just shift over the trap, especially if I know someone's in here. I could use stalk, shift, in the house and grab them. Instead of just waiting for me to just get in there. It's like, okay, it's not gonna happen. I like to bust down the fuse house and destroy the fuse house so nobody can like come to the windows and
Oh,
shit.
fuck. Who is that? Oh my god, I can't look.
I'm wondering when they're gonna release like this upgraded engine, because if the graphics look like this right now, I'm just wondering what's gonna. I mean, they're upgrading the Unreal Engine 4, so the Unreal Engine 4 is the way the graphics look now. But I'm hearing that, you know, they need to update the engine, upgrade the engine because of the server issues, or to do that they have to upgrade the engine. Like, okay, it's either you upgrade the engine and then focus on the server issues, or you upgrade the engine and you have the server issues together. I'm not sure what they're gonna do, but I'm hoping it's all together. It's gonna be a pretty big patch, but we'll see. Alright, man. Alright, please. Holy shit, I thought she jumped through the window. Good thing I turned the camera around. I would have never got a shot of that. My mistake was going to the car with the battery, and I don't know why I did that. It was a bullshit mistake. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I would have probably survived, but I don't really survive a lot when I'm Deborah. As far as you guys know, I survive more when I'm Chad and Jenny. So Deborah, not really good at surviving with. I mean, I can survive with anybody. It's just that, oh, that person ended up stepping in my trap. The reason why I put trap in front of the doors outside is because it gives counselors a little bit of leg room, and myself too. Once you see Jason get stuck at the doorway, you have a little bit more room to escape, instead of when he's already in the damn house, you know, and he's stuck in the trap. Oh, groovy, cops are already here. Watch out for trolls. Everybody knows that. Teen killers, where they just don't kill their friend, or somebody gets the car and runs everybody over, which to me that's funny, but not funny. I don't really care if I get it.
You want some more?
Ooh. I was gonna say you better take off running, because some people just, if they have a pocket knife and they know they have one, they're just gonna sit there and be like, oh, nice. That was a good match. I wish I didn't die, though. But perfect example, well, I don't know. I think in the first part of the game, when the game first came out, I think people used to work together as a team to do all sorts of stuff. Now it's just like, you just survive pretty much, and everyone for themselves, kinda, and that's bullshit, because I don't like that. I'm a team player. I'm switching my characters because I don't really play as Vanessa, or I rarely play as Fox and Shelly and Mitch and Adam and Eric, and I don't play as Brandon. I mostly play as AJ, Chad, and Jenny. I don't play as Kenny and Tiffany and Deborah. So I play as all those characters except for Vanessa, Kenny, and Brandon. Everyone else I do play as. Oh shit. What just happened? But so there's not really anything else to say about the news for Friday 13, except they did release a video about something, but it wasn't really about Friday. It was just about, oh hey, we're doing a new project, a new game, and for some reason everybody's like going fucking crazy. They're just like, oh, well, new project? Damn, well, that means there's no more content for Friday? Like, no, this definitely doesn't mean that. Everybody's jumping to conclusions, but this just means that they're making another game, which I'm actually excited because they're making it with Bloomberg team, which actually made another game, Something of Fear. I can't remember the name, but that game was a little bit exciting. And they're actually, I don't know if they're a AAA company, but they're one of those companies that are, I think it might be a Kickstarter company as well. I have never heard of their name except for when they dropped that trailer and when I played that game. Still waiting on Allison Road. That game that is kind of like PT, Silent Hill. But hey, you never know, they might just, if Konami makes up their mind and makes a Silent Hill game, we'll get one. Hopefully this time it will actually be pretty good, except for Downpour, which, don't get me wrong, Downpour to me is like the best Silent Hill game ever made, because that's my first Silent Hill game I ever bought. Not the first Silent Hill I ever played, though. The first Silent Hill I ever played was Silent Hill 3. Then Silent Hill 2 and 1 I never played. Silent Hill 4 I played, and then I think the other ones I never played. I never played Homecoming. I wanted to, never got a chance to. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, there we go. Whoo! Wait. Oh shit! Can't do it. If it's a private match, I could select my character, but I was gonna pick Tiffany, but that's right. All Deborah is mostly in this match, so that's right. I could have picked Jenny or whoever. I find it funny that like Tiffany and Jenny, out of like the most characters that just have strength, you think they would be able to stun them as crazy, but the characters that don't have any, you know, the luck for any character is basically the durability for any and it increases one of your stats, all your stats by 1. So that's great. But also, Chad has like a 10 out of 10 of luck, so his weapon durability is gonna not break. So this is probably me right here. And if it is, well, it might not be, but I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by these things. If I'm okay, whatever, fuck it. Alright, we're not Jason, I don't care.
I can't believe he killed them!
This is what happens when you actually have a lot of Jasons. People haven't seen them Jasons. Now if I had Savini Jason, however, nobody really has him except for like, I'm just gonna, anybody watching this and you're like thinking about buying that Jason off of eBay, don't do it. I actually had a friend of mine do that, and well, I mean, let's just say that they can actually tell who bought it and who didn't, because you're using a code that is actually not a code that they have printed off for the backers. So when you're putting it into the PlayStation network on the store, you're actually giving yourself up to being banned, because Sony's going to look into that. Did you know they monitor everyone with those codes and make sure that people are putting the right codes in, and legit codes? So if that code is not legit, and it's a code to bypass their system to make it so you can get the content, they're gonna know about that. And believe me, I've known, I played a game in the past where now it's different if they release content and you buy it, because technically it's their fault. They can't do anything about it, so they're gonna try to tell you, well, damn, we made a fuck up on that part. We're just gonna have to tell you guys that, you know, is any spray in here? Nope. I never go in that bathroom. It's pointless. But they're just gonna tell you guys, like, okay, hey, you know, we're going to tell you that you can keep the skin or whatever the content. It's just that it will be removed because we were mistaken. We thought that this was supposed to be for everyone, not back and forth. That is stores for like Sony, and then it really sucked. And you know, everybody picked the advantage, but I was gonna be one of those guys that were pissed, and I was not happy at all because I was one of the people that funded the game, and I was like, well, what the hell is going on? Like, everybody has Savini now? Like, the shit. So they decided to remove it off the PlayStation Store, but they removed it in an hour. It took them a whole hour to remove it, so a shit ton of people bought them. So it's kind of hard to tell if somebody has them or not, but most of the time, you can kind of tell if they're, well, not really. If they're like low level, like in the 20s, you know, you're definitely not going to see anybody with them, but it don't really matter. I'm just kind of, I don't really care if people have them. What matters is how good they're playing as him. Now, most Jasons, like this Jason, for example, he hasn't killed but one person, and they just left. I try to time Jason because if he doesn't get a lot of kills in a matter of minutes, then the time's going to go down and he's going to spend too much time chasing somebody, and yeah, it's going to be his downfall. And he has to watch out for the server issues too, because that's going to fuck up his gameplay. But overall, he should be focusing on that one person, and if he gets that one person, great. If not, then obviously, well, you know, stop chasing and go after someone else. Because I noticed that a lot of people will do that, and this is one of the greatest tips that a lot of people, it's phony, it's a crazy tip, but, you know, run down the clock with Jason, with just you, just straight up, just do that. And I know it sounds stupid, but, you know, I've done it a bunch of times. You've seen me do it. One, you know, just doing that helps you and your teammates because, first of all, they're actually, I don't even know why I'm throwing gas anyway, but fuck it. I might as well just put it in the boat, maybe in the car anyway. He's bound to have trucks over there. Just to make sure that I'm repairing the boat. Plus I want that trophy where I get to repair the boat 100 times. I haven't repaired the boat forever. But anyways, I know that for a fact that people will, you know, try to, I don't know, it's funny, like the more I play this game, the more stuff I find out. Like, I don't know if you guys are getting locked out of using, like, sometimes I can't pick up an item, or I can't pick up a weapon, or something like that. It's just stupid. Like, it's like, what the fuck, man? I'm trying to pick up a weapon, and it's just, like, dumb. I'm stuck. And it's like, okay, well, what can I do? Nothing. You kind of just have to sit there and take it. Like, see, look at this. He doesn't kill anybody in a matter of minutes. So this gives me an opportunity to fix the boat.
Thank God it actually fit.
Now, when I take the boat, that's rarely up to me. I kind of don't. I kind of just leave it at that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to take the boat. I'm not going to do that. The pot and the wrench are the best weapons to use for people that don't have a lot of strength. Why did I say that? Is because if you're using them with someone that does have strength, yeah, you could stun them, but for some reason, I don't know why. And I hope they don't have to patch this because it actually makes them playable. But sometimes Deborah, AJ, and Jenny and Tiffany have low strength, but they knock the shit out of Jason. And it's just funny. I just find it really funny that they do that all the time. And it's like, what the hell? Yeah, my pain is going crazy, but we won't have to worry about this for a while. So you guys been with me for a whole month or months, so that is gonna be good. And when the patch drops, I will be a happy camper because the graphics will be improved and this shit will definitely improve because I cannot have this shit doing this that often. I'll technically wait. So when he kills somebody else, so get ready to. I found out that if you are looking... Alright, Ted, get out of here. Move. Yeah, see, I'm stuck. I was trying to play Star Wars the other day, today, and for some reason I couldn't, I was trying to click on Galactic Assault and Heroes, and I couldn't... What the fuck? What the hell? It's really fucking up. This is really bad, because Jason could just come out of nowhere and grab me. But my connection is really, really good, so... Really? You fucking asshole. You just messed it up. I bet he's gonna be one of those guys that is just gonna be watching and he's gonna be like, oh, just shut the door behind me and then I get stuck in my trap. Oh, thank God. Because I fucking hate it when I try to do this. And if you notice, go into any lobby in the whole match. No one does this. Because, it's funny. I told it to one of my good friends, Ace, and he hasn't made videos in forever, but, I don't know if he's ever gonna come back, but if he does, he'll probably tell you, or maybe he won't, but I'm the one that came up with that idea. And, he made a tips and tricks video, and
who is that?
Told everybody about that to get the word out, too. I was just showing everybody what I was doing. I wasn't really getting the word out. But then after he did it, I was like, that's great, everybody was supposed to do it, but no one does it. Come on, man, come on. Fucking shit. Come on, open the door. What the hell? See that shit right there? That needs to be fixed. I haven't had a really bad connection like this in a while. So I know it has to be the host. You're on the host's connection. You're on the server. And it sucks. So until... Look at this bullshit right here. I'm actually gonna be doing is trying to... I don't really care if he kills me. I was just trying to... Look at this shit. He couldn't even... What? Okay. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna use that as a freebie to get away. Where the hell is the fuse? Oh shit.
Please, no!
Go after them, asshole. They're not grabbing this tail. Where's the, Oh, I need to find the propeller. Propel, like that drink. That drink is really good, but, not really my choice. Prefer to stick with regular water, if you don't mind. Out, and because, holy shit, I definitely didn't make that. I definitely didn't do that. I hope he doesn't come over here. That was not good. Now, when it says that you're killed, it kind of ruins the scoreboard because it makes you think like, and everybody else is like, oh, well, they're dead, but I still see them walking around, you know. Or I don't know how it looks to people that actually there's still, you can still spectate them, so it's not like, wait, let me go back in here and check to see if I forgot the fuse. I mean, not the fuse. There's nothing. No. Nope, not in here. Okay. But the gas is in there, and propeller needs to be there. I'm just gonna. I don't really care with the pocket knife at this point. Worst case scenario, let me do this for a minute. It's probably gonna be the dumbest thing ever, but just in case, if I needed to. And this will give me enough damage, and I'm not going to, even though I have 2 health sprays, I'm not going to use them because I'm just going to jump out the damn window right when he's chasing me. They remove the kill off of the list for him. So right now he probably thinks that I'm dead, but he knows that I'm still alive because it glitched out. But regardless, I'm going to try to look for that propeller. And if I can't find it, then oh well. Okay, look, he's on me. Actually, he's on someone else, not me, but... The Jarvis map, and I mean, a lot of people say, oh, the Jarvis map is the darkest map. I beg to differ. I mean, people say like, oh, the Jarvis map is the darkest map, or the Pinehurst map is the brightest map. Like, I mean, have you seen the lights in that game? Like, try turning your flashlight on. It's like so bright. It's like really crazy bright. Damn. But you know, that's just how it is. I'm not really sure why they went. Okay, so see this right here, perfect example, right? He's gonna try to get me. Alright, so we got a little bit of leverage here. I could just make it up to the roof. I could jump off the window, because obviously there's no point in me living. And it changes from the hack to suicide. I don't like doing that, but in that case I didn't have a pocket knife and I kind of didn't find anything. And I tried not to jump through windows like he just did. Only because I know that jumping through windows is like, yeah, look at that. That is crazy. I know what he did. The door was already broken. He jumped through a window, straight through another one. So it's 8 out of 8 for him, but he actually got a low score for kills.
All done now,
I hope that
Jason.
actually corrects
Your job
itself,
is
because that's just bullshit.
Return.
Because 8 out of 8 is definitely not what he got. Because he'll see I commit suicide. He didn't get me. I'm really excited for this new update because it's going to change a lot of things and it's going to bring a lot. And I will start the Shadow of Colossus walkthrough, and that will be amazing because I've been dying to play that and I've been, you know, dealing with other shit, so that's why. But haven't been able to play it for you guys, and I've been playing other stuff because just to dish it out, just something quick and easy. And but you know, the long playthroughs, I kind of stray away from it because, not stray away, but I try to do them, but there's so much going on that I'm just like, well, you know, maybe I can do it. I have to make room for my schedule, but I don't really. So what I'm actually doing is my schedule is basically work, and then in the middle of that is me making art for my streams or for my videos. And what is funny is that takes a long ass time. It could take like maybe 2 days for me to complete a whole project because this is just me by myself doing this shit. I mean, if I had a team, I could just literally, it would just take 1 day for me to do a whole damn picture. But for me to do it by myself, it takes a lot of work. Like this, I can create something like that. And I have done it. But, you know, just that most of these, sometimes I'll just throw a picture from the internet up there. But most of the time, like the picture for the last video, that's definitely something from the internet that I threw on there. Just like, fuck it, I'll just throw it up there. But I actually have something in mind that I have for this video. So, thank you. Well, what about the scene? Well, I'm probably gonna get 8 out of 8 anyway, but I'm not gonna exaggerate here. I'm just gonna tell you guys how you should be able to.
They shouldn't be here, Jason.
You know,
Stop them.
pills without. I mean, okay. First of all, yes, obviously you want to go right to the phone. I've told you this before. You want to go right to the phone. Yeah, you want to trap the phone. But what I like doing is this is what I'm going to give you a tip. Smash everything in this damn house. The walls, everything. I don't give a shit. Just smash it, bring it all down. Because if you don't do that, this will have a big impact on you when you try to come back here. Because let's say the counselor is about to call the cops and you're far away and you spawn here and the doors are locked. You just fucked yourself over because you can't get in. So this is a perfect way. You don't have to smash down the cabinets. Just smash down the doors and the windows because this is probably the only way that they're going to be able to get out. I would smash this box, but I'm going to go right to the car here. Next, there's somebody over here. I'm going to say fuck them because they are literally on my ass right now. But instead of that, I'm just going to let them have their way. And what I'm going to do, and if the server doesn't fuck up, is I'm going to do this. Come on, please don't do this right now. I'm trying to do something. Go down. Alright, here we go. Just put, really? Fucking shit. Alright. Really? Come on. Alright, that's good, that's good. Just put one right there, and then just leave. You don't have to trap the gas because you only have 3 traps. What are you going to use it for? I mean, what are you going to do? You can't trap. You're obviously setting yourself up to fail if you put the trap at the gas and other parts because they're just going to, you know, somebody's going to end up stepping in it and they're going to, regardless, look at this right here. They already got the car like this. So, you know, in order to do something about this, this is how you go at it. You just I would try to smash all the doors and windows as possible because a lot of people love popping through them and grab with the knives. I've been playing this for a long time, so yes, I know I'm talking about Plus, let's see, go back to the phone here, because somebody probably already went down here. And they did. See that shit? But I'm not timing myself on how many kills. Now, nobody really does that to me. I try to smash all the generators, and then I do, you know, throw some kills in there for the sake of it, because, you know, I mean, what the hell am I gonna do? I can't really do much. I mean, the only thing I can do is try to run towards them and kill them. But, you know, the thing of beauty here is watch this. Look at that shit. Couldn't save her. You bastard. You know. Now this is, at this point, you're kind of fucked, I would say. But at this point, they're just gonna they're just gonna beat the crap out of you, and until all you gotta do at this point is just keep grabbing, because they're not gonna let this go. They're gonna beat the shit out of you until somebody gets killed, right? Oh wow, somebody just lost me. You see that?
Get up, Jason.
They're gonna take your mask off. They're gonna make you pissed off. But the best thing to do is just keep your calm in this situation and make their weapons break. Because eventually, you know, I mean, Chad right here is getting on my fucking nerves right now. The servers, look, I'm on rage. The server's acting up too. This is pretty bad. Pocket knife to my ass here. All right, everybody. I think everybody's over here. And there we go.
God, I can't look.
That's
Got a dead body.
But, you know, there's the force heater, so they're kind of gonna have to do something. This is how you get all the kills, because they're trying to kill you. They're trying to beat the shit out of you instead of trying to run away. Which most people,
hunt
they
them
do
down
that,
and make them pay.
They do that when part 4 is there, obviously. Which, but by doing this, and see, he set them a trap on purpose just so they can actually escape. And now that I know that,
they deserve to die, Jason.
A hell of a lot.
Make them suffer.
Because that is gonna kill me if I let them get away with this. And the fact that what the fuck? The fact that he missed. Take his pocket knife.
Up,
what I like doing is I like grabbing Tommy, and I don't give a shit if he has a gun. I don't know how he missed with the gun anyway. He was clearly in front of me. Fuck. Damn it. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Really? What a bullshitter. Alright, that's messed up. Server's acting up too, so I think we'll leave this one afterwards, because this is kind of not a good session.
Please, no!
And there we go. Good one, just for you, buddy. I love this skill. They need to fix this where they go on the ground. So. And there we go. And, you know, I could also bring down the lights too, but, you know,
kill for mother.
How many people are you going to see that are just going to do that? Are they going to bring down the lights, or what the hell are they going to do? Oh, shit. This kind of sucks, because at this point, well, let's see. Can I do it? Can I actually... Because if somebody actually has, the thing about this is...
No!
there we go, number 6. And there we go, okay, so...
They deserve to die, Jason.
And what I'm gonna do...
Make them suffer.
Someone is near me. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Damn. Fuck. Alright. Can't believe I just... You know, yeah, we're definitely leaving this because the server is just really fucking stupid. Let me check something real quick. I'm not exiting out of the thing. I'm just trying to see. Hold on. So, for some reason, it says... I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just... It is... Okay. So, it's not me downloading UFC 2. It's definitely not that. But, I mean, 3. But, for some reason... Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta go up. I gotta go up. The only reason why I did this was because I was like afraid that this person over here was actually going to get in the car and then I'd have no way of getting, I mean, I could still get them. I've got them with, you know, this, okay, hold on. I need to know where they are first. First of all, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Shit. Now, this is kind of dumb. They haven't got anything in the car. What? You gotta be kidding. This is glitchy all the time. So fucking glitchy. What in the world, man? This is bullshit. Keep running.
No!
I don't give a shit. Keep running. Should have kept running. Everybody's dead over here. This is how you actually win, because most of the time, what people
Don't
actually
stop,
think
Jason.
that you're doing,
They deserve to die.
they think that
Make
you're
them
putting a
suffer
trap
like
through.
we did.
So, because of that, they think the car is scot-free. So what everybody tries to do, and I've seen this happen before, everybody thinks that the car is scot-free, so then they try to actually go in and get everything done, and when they do, they step in the trap, and they have no idea that you trapped the driver's seat. Now, of course, you could trap the other side, but you know, what good is that gonna do? Because you're kind of setting yourself open to fail. Don't ever put one trap at the car and then go to the other car and trap it, because you are literally messing yourself up. Let me see where she is. Okay. Hold on a minute. I need to see where she's at. Okay, she's not anywhere in here, so we're gonna fuck this. Okay, perfect example right here. See this right here? Go to the wall. Alright, I've done this plenty of times, but go to the wall right here. And you can't do anything, but the funny thing is... Okay, why can't I pick up this knife? That's weird. Anyway, I've done this where he's grabbed... I'm trying to do it. Oh wait, hold on. There's a way how you can actually get them out of the of this. And I have done it before. I'm not sure if I showed you guys though. But there is a way. Now the only way how you can do that is if you lock onto them, which technically I can't because there is no locking on. So like if I were to just go like this, I can't just like, hold on, nothing there, nothing there either. Okay, hold on. I don't think I can get him out. So this is the dumb thing that people like to do, and this still works. The reason why I'm doing this, however, is because, one, if you go over here, okay, what is stupid? I know that they're not here, obviously, so I'm gonna break down the beds. I know no one's here. Just so if they did actually get out, I know. Wow, what the fuck? That was, that was weird. Whoa, what the hell?
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
But what is funny is that,
That's my good boy.
I didn't know that he
Mommy
wasn't
has a
underneath,
reward
that
for
person
you.
wasn't underneath the
Come
bed,
home,
underneath that particular bed. But if they were, I wouldn't be able to, I don't even know why they didn't leave. But if they're under any other bed except for the bed in the corner of the cabin, you cannot lock onto them. So when you press X, when they're underneath the bed over there in the corner, with a drawer like that, you can't really do anything to the bed, because the drawer is open, and it's too close, and you can't really move over there. But because of that, you're having a serious thing going on, which sucks. But you know, it happens, and it does suck. But you know, first of all, hiding is not really the answer to do anything. It's not a troll either. I mean, what are the odds of me going to the other bed? I just decided, well, I'm just gonna destroy the bed, because this will serve an idea of like, if somebody does, and I've seen this happen, and I haven't showed you guys this, or maybe I have, but if somebody has that drawer open, you can't attack them or do anything or throw knives in there. Now, there used to be, if you press X, their body's floating over top of the bed, and you can throw the knife at them, and then you can literally, you could definitely kill them by using your knives, and you could grab them maybe, but they're in the bed, so you can't really do anything but, you know, throw knives, and they can't move either, so they're stuck, which sucks, because it's kind of their fault, because they were hiding, so they can't say anything. But you know, if you ever get stuck in a situation like that, and they are underneath that bed that I was actually trying to get them out with the drawer open, then when you press X, you may not be able to see them from outside the bed, but they're actually stuck in a glitch. So what is happening? I don't know from their perspective what it looks like, but from their perspective, I guess they're stuck underneath the bed and they can't move. So, one of my friends, he was underneath the bed, and he tried it. He forgot the drawer, he died. So one person opened the drawer, they got underneath the bed. I tried killing them, they didn't die. So, it didn't happen. I was gonna put this stuff on because it's really bad, but we're gonna go through it anyway.
What in the fuck is happening?
And the fact that people just come in and barge in, I just hate that shit.
You have to come to
Actually, it's kind of messed up anyway, so I had to leave because the paying is too much here. So, also, it kind of sucks when a lot of people, like, when anything new comes out, it's shit. Because people are just like, oh, this is coming out, oh my gosh, gotta jump on now. But yes, so how to get somebody out of that bed glitch if you are being pissed off and you're like, they're just going crazy, they're not even trying to, do much, then, well, they're basically just going to you're not going to be able to, you're not going to be able to swing at them or anything. But this is a great tip for this. And I know you're probably like, what the hell is it, man? Tell me. I'm getting distracted, sorry. But, so, basically, when they're underneath the bed and you can't get them, you have to go right where those drawers are, like how I was doing, and I was grabbing. But instead of grabbing, it doesn't work because you can't do it. So what you actually have to do is you lock on to them and then you grab. That is how you get them out of the whole thing. You have to grab. You lock on to them because basically when you press X when they're underneath the bed, that one particular bed, it acts as if they're standing up. So it makes you lock on to them. And they're in this little barrier wall in between the wall and the drawer. So it's kind of like, what the hell? And you can't see them, so you lock on to them and you grab them. Now you can't lock on with combat stance and you grab them at the same time. You gotta get out of combat stance and then grab them. So don't move when you're in combat stance. As soon as you're locked on, just grab, because it's gonna automatically take them out of the glitch. And I did that before, and what? This is what? Oh, okay. Never mind. This is not. I was almost going crazy for a second. I was like, what the fuck here? But so I usually
They shouldn't be here, Jason.
the gas and
Stop
the phone.
them.
I mean, the gas and the phone. The gas and whatever. But in this case, we're gonna try something different here. We're going to let them go take the objectives, and we're going to go towards just, basically we're just going to trap. Oh my gosh, come on. Now guys, I'm going to give you a heads up. It is Thursday. They just announced that they are going to put down some Double XP weekend, which is making, and also there's a shit ton of people playing this game too, and so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down the trap because I know for a fact that a lot of people are going to fall for this shit, and somebody is. I mean, they can't see everything, so it's bound to happen. I do hate the fact that the server is fucking up, but hey, what can I do? This is the greatest part that I like, is putting the trap right here, because technically, you're setting them up because they think they're going to escape, and they think that you're literally going to, somehow, I don't know. Come on. I hope that this patch lets you use these damn pills.
They deserve to die, Jason.
Make
them suffer.
I don't want to get fucking stuck in this house, man. Because that is bullshit. I definitely don't need that again, because I hate when people go through the fucking doors and shit and push them on me, so I'm just gonna break this shit. I didn't mean that. Alright, come on already. Alright. we're gonna go towards the other box over here. This is gonna be amazing. I just can't wait. I know that it's definitely gonna be something. Now, because I did this, however, this is a drastic change.
Ah! Help! Oh God! Help! Oh God!
Come on, man. See, the server, it messes up gameplay, and I just don't like this at all. It just messes everything up. So when you are shifting, then the shift was good. Now this game, it works for me and then it doesn't. It's like, okay, first of all, this is bullshit because I can't break that door, and wow, okay.
From me, Jason. Don't let them.
A lot of people, you know, this is why the other patch is coming, because everybody thinks that this. Shoot me down. Get a fucking pitchfork in your back. In your head, anyway.
That's my Jason. That's my special boy. Yes. Kill for mother.
I'm waiting for him to come out. Oh, no, he's leaving now. I didn't even know that she didn't have a
Kill
fucking
for
knife.
mother.
That's the only funny thing about it. I didn't even know. That was weird. Yes, come here. Oh boy. And look, like, I mean, I can look at the time frame of this shit, but the time frame,
They deserve
it's just
to die,
insane.
Jason.
I mean, how do people
Make them
even,
suffer.
play this game and not know what the fuck is going on here? Okay, I missed. I do believe that I missed there, but because of this shit right here, I'm gonna let him shoot me right here. I usually
Jason.
let him shoot me because
Find
I don't
them.
give a shit,
Kill
and
them.
it doesn't matter. In this case, it really doesn't matter.
Oh God! No!
Got it.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make them suffer like we did.
one, this is so quick.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
I mean, I kind of only murdered the other person, and I didn't think that he didn't have a pocket knife. But knowing this game, I was like, oh shit. I picked up everyone else, and I was like, damn. Plus, it was really early in the match, and everybody stayed with each other. And when people do that, instead of searching for stuff, even the high levels do that too. They all trying to do teamwork. So instead of searching for stuff like I do, where I don't give a shit about anybody in the game until like I got everything I need, and then I save people. Because I'll save people regardless if I have nothing. But, you know, that's just crazy. The fact that that just happened. So my friend Haha Seriously is in here, so but yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And I didn't even have that much trouble either. They just, you know, trapping the car like that. Trap it pretty much. I mean, that's what it means. I at first, people used to trap the, you know, the drone. Me to do that because the driver is the one who has to start the car. So obviously, you know, I think it might be last. Usually it's the person that joined last for some reason. And it is. Yep, like I said. Like I said. But this server's
I have to do something.
Shit, so
I have to escape.
He's probably gonna have a terrible time to even do anything, and I wish people would stop fucking following me into this hellhole. People are just bullshitters, man. They just wanna get everything, and they don't give a shit. They're like, oh, this is the first house I see. I don't give a shit. Give it to me. Alright, let's see. Where is, whoa. Oh my gosh. Come on, man. Pick this up. Fuck this. Oh, wait, here's the fuse. I was about to say fuck it, but here's the fuse. Here's the damn fuse. And why are you... No, don't pick that. I did not. I can't even get out. Alright. Fuck. Come on, pick this shit up. You know what? I'm actually just gonna leave because this server is it's just messed up. I can't do it. Again, I think like every time it was actually really good today, but now it's just like, well, you know. And guys, we are almost at 10,000 views. I mean, that's just crazy. Thank you guys so much for, actually, we're like at 5,011. That is how crazy it has been since May of 2017. And I've been streaming for, I mean, I think I started streaming before that. I think I started streaming in April, and I have been getting a lot more people. Just keep doing what you're doing for lifetime views. You know, I'll tell you, the amount of views I got in the last 7 days are actually 68 views, which is not that bad. But the last 27 days and 4 weeks is 268, and then the last 90 days was 1,056 views, and that was in December. And 365 days, which is like 4,364 views. So I know I'm doing something right. I'm not doing anything wrong. But lifetime is actually 5,000 2011. And in 2014 and 2015, it didn't really do that good. In 2016, I think this is the gap when people started watching my videos. And last year, it really kicked off. So I just decided, you know, last year, I wasn't really doing much for my YouTube. I have other accounts that are famous. I just rather not, you know, get any, I'd rather just, you know, not do anything for it anyway. I always didn't really care about the money, and, you know, even when I had stuff coming in from other, you know, stuff, okay, this is bullshit, and I might do a couple matches of hard mode on offline play. And believe it or not, I might walk you through the whole damn virtual cabin if I can't get a session. So I'm gonna do one round of how about we do this? I'm gonna do one round of offline bots, and then I'm gonna do a whole walkthrough of virtual cabin, just in case, just to make it better, just to make it so I can, you know, just get this whole droopy feeling of the fucking servers. So I hope they add some more stuff in the virtual cabin, because I remember the first virtual cabin I didn't get to play it, but I got to play it on the PC, not on the PlayStation. But and that was amazing. So if they're gonna do anything with the virtual cabin this time, I'm just gonna, okay, hopefully we get in the match. If we don't, then fine. Okay, we're in a match. I'm gonna take it. It don't matter also, don't matter who they are. Most people, they look at my level and they just fucking quit. They just don't give a shit. They're like, oh, I see your level is this. A lot of people today are going to be lower level because a lot of people just got the game and also the double XP weekend. So that's going to bring a lot of people on. I think that's why the servers are messing up too. But right now the server is really good, so I don't really, like right now. Some people actually will look at your level and like this, and they will see. Now, this is clearly a great thing to do, because clearly the only person that's really probably a person that is probably a little bit harder for me to catch will be a level 41, but not that bad. Level 62, not that bad. 20, a little bit of experience, but not that much for me to get a little bit of a worry. These guys are like babies. If you actually get from like 1 to 50, yeah, you're good, but you're not as good as somebody that went from 1 to 150. Now, are they going to raise the level cap from 100 and, I don't know why a lot of people are leaving. This is like crazy. I actually, also there's a lot of people leaving because the connection, and because a lot of people, they actually look at my level and they see, a lot of people I notice, they look at my level and they leave. And when a lot of people, they don't want to see any high level people playing because they know that for a fact they're going to die. And I can't blame them. I mean, I'll do the same thing. Fuck it. I don't want to face no high level person that has sold 3 damn fucking powerful star cards in Star Wars Battlefront 2 and then stay in that match. You know, I don't want to do that, but I do it anyway because you can't keep running away forever, you know. But, you know, you just got to deal with what comes at you and take it with a grain of salt, and don't quit and give up, and just keep going at it. You know, no matter how hard you try, just don't give up. Now, the reason why I leave some of these matches is because I do leave and quit and rage quit like everybody else, but I only do it if, you know, I don't even have a chance. Like, there's never been a time where somebody just literally spawned kill before I got there. Dead. Okay. I love the games. I mean, they just really annoy the shit out of you.
Was that real? This can't be real.
There used to be a pocket knife over here, but there isn't anymore for some reason. I'm not sure why. I'm wondering if they just patched that out for it being a pocket knife over there. Okay. I know a lot of people won't even go near this house because they spawn here, so they're just gonna go somewhere else. But me, I go wherever and I don't give a shit. I go to the closest house I'm at. So wherever I am at, I'm just gonna go there. Now Jason's shack should be, oh thank God there's a map. I was gonna talk about Jason's shack. Okay, so it should be at the top of the map, or actually I think it's at the bottom and then it's at the top. So I think that's where it is, but I'm not really sure on that because personally I don't really go up to his shack, and even if I do knock off his mask, depending which character I'm playing as, like if I'm a female, I know how to actually do everything with the sweater and all that, so I don't really need to get, you know, an observation from somebody being like, hey, you're supposed to be using the sweater. Like, okay, yeah, I know. Somebody already died, so if she wanted to get the sweater, it is really too late. Damn. Alright. Also, I try not to run a lot. So, while everybody's running and running, this is the reason why they're getting killed. You just take your time, and you just, you know, you don't run. The only reason why I was running in that house over there is because it was far away, and most likely, you know, he's not going to come over there because it's so damn far away. I'm going to run right here because I'm really too far away from the house, and this person might beat me there, so I'm just going to fuck it, just run. And I hate when people try to beat me in damn houses just to get shit, because this is pretty much it. This is what they're trying to do. They don't really give a shit about you, and they don't care about surviving. So in this case, I gotta run. I gotta hoof it, because they literally, they don't wanna, they just wanna get everything in the house. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we're safe. Give me that bear trap, boy. No, don't put it down. If you put it down, I will grab it. You put that damn bear... Come on, dude. Put the fucking bear trap down. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, you know what? I have a better idea since you don't think right. He's probably like, what the fuck, man? What are you doing? Well, this is what you do with the damn bear trap, Sonny. Put it outside. I don't know why you didn't think of that. Don't shut the damn door either, because I know a lot of people do that. Fuck. Woo-wee. Alright. There you go. There's a tip for him. I hate showing people that, but I have to, because everyone doesn't trap the front door. I mean, no one does it. I mean, Jason could. I mean, it would be funny if I was just like, actually just, you know, going towards the house and I step in Jason's trap because he trapped the front door, and I'm like, now, my friend that joined me, I didn't want to leave because of him, but the server was fucking up, and what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna stay in there and deal with it. I tried to, but I was like, yeah, it's too late. Plus, I'm just like fucking going crazy. But after this match, I think if I can still do more, I'm gonna carry this as far as I can, and I usually do that. If the connection just cuts out, don't be alarmed, because sometimes it does that, and if it does, don't worry about it. Just it doesn't mean that I ended the broadcast. It just means that the connection just went out, and my connection is really strong. So if the connection ended, it's because of the game. For some reason, I don't know why. It's usually this game, and then that's it. Okay, I thought I was gonna do that glitch where I climb through the window and I get stuck, and you would see that my connection is a little bit like that. Gotta run. no one really does much of anything. They're low level, so you're not going to get a person that is really good as Jason because they're just starting out, or they really suck ass, or the counselor because they're not doing shit to help anybody. Now me, I could get the battery and put it in, but because I'm trying not to get killed, that is the reason why, and I'm trying to get shit. That's the reason why I don't want to do anything. And just for that person, I'm going to let them go to the bathroom and get the spray. And if I happen to find this, no, I'm not using that spray on them. I'm going to be a dick and not use it. Okay, someone already came here and grabbed everything. Hold on, okay, I see. Yeah, I'm going to use the spray. Alright, there you go. And I don't think someone already got this. I'm a team player in this game, so if you guys don't know that, I try everything in my power to make sure that everybody is good and okay, but if push comes to shove, I kind of don't have no choice but to say fuck that person and leave them in the dust and be like, you know what, screw that, I'm not going to save this asshole, I'm just gonna leave you there. So uh-oh, no, please don't. Oh my gosh, yep, server issue right there. Wow. What a fucking waste of time that was, man. I was going to put the battery in the car because that piece of shit person, I'm thinking the host got killed, so. But there's been times where the host hasn't got killed and they just fucking leave because they have dealt with themselves getting killed, and then right when the, okay, what the hell? Apparently that host connection was shit. If I can't get into a match, I'm gonna do one match. Like I said, I'm gonna do a match of offline bots, and then I'm gonna do the whole damn walkthrough of Virtual Cabin. I've already did that twice. I did a whole no commentary of me doing it, and I did one whole video of the Virtual Cabin of me talking through it, and then this time I'm just gonna do the same thing, and instead it's just gonna be a longer video of me, you know, just to, because I know a lot of people, they just don't understand what the Virtual Cabin does, and it took me a while. It actually took me one day to realize what the fuck to do, and then I did it a day later because I didn't really want to finish it in a day. So I pretty much got everything I needed, and at the time when I was actually going to stream it on day one, I decided that I would do no commentary and let people see how to do it. But instead of that, I'm like, well, how the fuck will they know what I'm doing? So like, for example, like when you get this screen, there's a certain button combination you have to put in, and there's like on the computer, there's a certain things. Okay, you know what? Fuck this, because I don't think I'm gonna get into a match. And Jarvis, we're gonna do Pinehurst Part 7 hard mode. There we go. Alright. So my connection is great, obviously, and offline. But nah, you get XP when you do offline bots. Only if you're online, though. It doesn't work if you have no internet connection. Sorry for the people that don't have any internet connection, but if you're watching this on whatever school or wherever you're at, I'm really sorry for you guys, but you can still play offline. That's the benefit of the doubt. But in order to unlock all the Jasons, I don't know. I really don't know how you would do that if you're not online. Like, you just play the game pretty much. Because, I mean, even if I were to take my connection, turn it off for my system, I would have to, like, I mean, I can still
find
use
them, Jason.
But
make them pay for what they did to us.
The only ones I could use is Part 3 and Savini, which is badass, and Roy, because they just literally give you him because there's no unlockable. So now here's where it gets tricky. See how I put the trap right there? Now there's one trap. I'm just gonna put one trap at the phone again. Oh, what the fuck? Come on. Come on. Put it down. the hell are you doing? Okay, there we go. I put it in the wrong spot, but that's right. And I make sure I destroy the whole damn cabin. This is the Fuse house. You don't want anybody popping in. Now, I do see somebody over there, but I'm not gonna do anything about that just yet. You don't have to worry about the bed. Don't worry about it. This is more time consuming than it is. The weapon swap, definitely. Well, I'm gonna use. I mean, if this is the case, look how fast Part 7 swings his. I'm definitely gonna use that for Savini. Just be a dick. But a lot of people would be using other people's Jason, so that would be cool. Did I get all the windows? We're good. Okay, good thing is you know. All right, let's see. Let me. Fuck it. We're just gonna say fuck this here. I'm gonna try to chase after this person. And let's see. Damn. Again. Damn. Fuck. What? Okay, literally I don't know what the hell was going on there, but okay. I know he went under the bed, so until that patch comes out, I don't think that I'm gonna be satisfied with this shit with offline boss, and I am. I just don't play it that often because forever. It's just dumb shit. I mean, it's not really dumb. I just don't like the fact that they hide under the beds in the closet, and clearly I could see his ass right here. The fastest bed kill. And even when I stabbed it, it was just so fast.
That's my
even if I had that,
boy.
the other thing, what is that? The staff that he has. I think I already put out the lights over here. Let me go to the other car. I already went to the car, didn't I? Let me did. Right in my hand. That sucks.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
What?
Please.
Really?
Oh.
Now, and I do know that when okay, what the fuck is this one here? Oh, yep. She ran in here and went over here. Nope, she did not. Okay, so she's somewhere. She went towards, I believe she went towards this bed right here. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell? You see that? I can't even stab that right there. That is weird. I don't know if she went. I thought I heard her, I think I hear someone else coming, so I think I'll just deal with them. I don't have time for this bullshit. What the fuck? What the hell? I can't get the beds. Alright, that's it. I'm not gonna take any. This is it. I'm done. I'm done with that shit. Alright, so we're just gonna say fuck that. And using stock is very effective. For example, she didn't even know I was there. And that's how you use that.
Don't
But
stop, Jason.
it works the same
They
way in
deserve to
multiplayer.
die.
That if somebody
Make them
already knows
suffer
it's
like
there,
we
then, it's kind of bad, really, because then what's the point of using it if they already know you're there? Well, just to mess with them. Now, my perfect example, if you watch the 5-minute video of me playing this part 7 of a whole match, you'll notice that I use stock with him effectively. Really good. and that will just give you an idea on how to use stock in that video. But you have to watch the whole video to understand how to use stock and when to use it. Seek and Destroy. I know this is a little bit slow, but I'm trying to get it together here. This Jason's a little bit slow anyway. Damn. So because of this, I think that person's, they're trying to get oh shit. Great. Now try it again.
They deserve to die, Jason.
Bullshit.
Make them suffer.
Alright. For this, you don't really have to do much. You can just turn it on and, well, you pretty much just go upstairs. That's all to it. I love doing that when they're in close quarters.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer.
I haven't seen Tommy yet. Now, because this is, I mean, it gives you a general idea what you can do to, okay, this is bullshit. How the fuck? Are you really gonna hide in there? Wow.
Jason, my boy. Do you know
Oh,
what
the
your
most
gift is?
cheapest shit I've
No
ever
matter
seen.
what they do to
And you're gonna come back to me.
you
Wow,
cannot
come on, come
die.
over here.
You can never
Are you
die.
serious? This is how stupid the AI is, guy. He's literally just gonna, not even gonna run away from me, are you? Just gonna, okay. Don't even go in the water, you know how that goes. Okay.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make them suffer like we did. They want to take you from
I like
me,
taking
Jason.
the pocket
Let
knife from
them.
Tommy. I usually like getting stunned, and you're probably like, what? You like getting stunned? Who would like getting the shit kicked out of them? No, I don't like the shit getting kicked out of me in the game, but I do like getting stunned because, however, if you get stunned, the more you get stunned, the more rage, the more the meter goes up, so...
Why won't you fucking
Jason, my
die?
Do you know what your gift is? No matter what they do to you,
Can't believe I missed
you
that.
cannot die.
I
You can
literally
never
had
die.
it at that moment, but... And this person is smart, because I am falling for this old trick that they're doing here. Wait, where are they at? Oh, they're over there. Messed up. Thought I was in front of the other house for a second. Shit. I know they're under the damn bed, because they're still over there. Now they're not. I think they're walking around. Unless AJ is just not moving, really. Oh, wow. She's over there.
This can't be happening.
She is moving ahead of me. I don't know what she's doing. She is stuck.
That's my boy. Hunt them down and make them pay.
The only funny thing is that if you have Tommy, well, obviously, I don't really know what Tommy is doing, but I think he's waiting for me to get inside. Because, let's see, I'm going to break all the windows and see what he does. If I don't see him anywhere, it's probably because he is right there. So, it's got to be because he's just waiting for me on the inside. That is bull. Because a lot of the AI, they just wait for you to come in. They just... I think when I smash down this door, they're gonna go in that he's gonna be in the closet. And if not, okay.
Don't stop, Jason. They deserve to die. Make them suffer like we did.
Well, there's that.
Mommy is proud of you, Jason. But it's time to come
It would have been a
home.
little bit faster if I was part 6, but or Savini, but I chose to use part 7, even though nobody went to the damn car. I mean, you kind of have an idea of what to expect when you go into a real match, because a lot of people, I don't know, it used to be teamwork. Now it's just like, oh, we gotta find everything to, you know, beat the shit out of Jason. Okay. Well, that sounds good and all, but what are you going to do about that? You know, it's not really good. Keep in mind my virtual cabin is actually already done, so I'm gonna have to restart the virtual cabin just for you guys, just so you guys know what the fuck to do. And that's pretty much it. So guys, Roy just got a new coveralls. New coveralls for Roy in the update for next month. So they just put that out now. It's a part 5 skin option in the next update, and this is great because I'm actually going to put this up for the video so you guys know that that is what you're going to expect, but maybe not. Maybe I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to restart. If you want to restart the virtual cabin and you want to restart all the way to the current thing, you just go all the way back like that. And that's it. So that is a new skin for, well, pretty much Roy. I don't know about the other ones. So Roy's coveralls are green, but these are blue. You know, they are blue. Look at this screenshot, they're green. Look at this screen. Okay, this is, and back and forth went for days and no end to the debate in sight. I asked Ronnie what the actual color was, and he let me know they were going on ongoing conversations about the topic, and that the blue coveralls were not the only color we planned on having for Roy. Ronnie has been working with a team of Phonic and creating mock-ups with Roy. Mim Morbrilla, however you say that word, Bilia, whatever, I can't pronounce that word. Owners and customers to find sites to find the right shade. As it turns out, that is not an easy thing to do. There's more. With response from contacts of cool gray and blue with green tones, he left without an actual definable color. Ronnie followed up on a lead of spruce green, and what he found is that there are dozens, if not hundreds, of colors named spruce green, and that they are subsequently very substantially whatever. After weeks of digging for info, tracking down colors and mock-up with an artist, we have settled of the color is the color we're going to match, but it is very close. The game will both include the blue coveralls and the green being a default. For Roy, green being the default and blue being a second accessory for everybody's favorite paramedic in the next update. So that's great that we get a skin for him. I just wanted to say a little bit about that, that's all. So you guys know, I'm trying to cover everything for Friday when they drop everything. So they dropped the patch, they dropped the patch, they dropped the new perks this month, they dropped the new stuff for the double XP and CP this weekend, and now they dropped green coveralls for Roy. So first off, I'm just going to say, when you get into the game, you want to head over to this display here. Don't worry about anything else, just head over here, and you want to just take all these, but you can't take all these. And why is that? Because well, you can't take anything at all, so you're fucked. You're literally fucked, so you can't do anything. You're gonna have to put in a password, and in order for you to go on and to grab anything, you're going to have to put in a password. Since I'm walking you through the whole thing and I've already done it several times, you're going to have to enter a password, and that password is mother. And it says unlock virtual cabin, updated down upstairs and all that. You can pause and read that if you want to. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It says restore telephone functionality. So now you should be able to pick up stuff and grab it. So what you want to do is grab all these figurines here, go into the other room, do the same thing. Don't worry about that snake. It just tells you about, you know, the snake from part 2. Actually, from the original movie, actually. Sorry about that. Messed up on my logic there. And go over to your right, and you'll see a door right here. There's Jenny. Grab her figurine, which is Chris, played by Dana Kimmel, Friday 13 Part 3. And then go back over to this other display thing and put the characters in order from where they were in the movie. And this is alright. Jessica stabs Jason, Part 9 Jason in the back, and Steven, which is on the ground. Forgot his name just a second. And put all of them, put all these other characters, put Allie there, and because this is how it would look like. Let me just tell you, this is how it would look like if I put Jason here, and then put her there with the axe, put him there, and he's like, no. That's just funny. I like that. Like, she killed Jason, and then she's going after him. That's funny. But, you know, beside the point, let's just try a different way. I'm going to fool around with this. Let's see that she killed him. Alright? So then she's going to kill him. Jason's like, oh no, bitch, you know, we're going to fight this out. That's also cool too. But, you know, this is what happens. Allie's over there, Jason's right here, and she's like this. Then you get a patch. Pick that up. There you go. Don't have to worry about anything. This is an Easter egg that is bringing the new counselor in, and this is Mark. If you haven't noticed, Mark has been teased to be in the game in a virtual cabin, but they have been talking about him. We didn't get him enough money to back him in the game, but they're going to put him in there anyway. Right? Grab this star off the desk before you get out of the room. Oh, before you get out of the room, grab this mask and go to, go in here, grab this in the bathroom. Go all the way to the exit sign, grab that blue hat. Then go upstairs. Before you go upstairs, go to the fireplace, grab the mask, grab this tape in this drawer. You don't really need to, but I'll tell you what it does in a minute. Got stuck for a second. Go upstairs. Grab all the masks. And grab the tape that's right here. Second one. Go to your right, there's a door. Open that up. Grab that tape over here. And grab this mask in here, underneath the tent. Open this up. Grab this yo-yo. And now you should have like a shit ton of stuff in your inventory. Now, what are you going to do with this exactly? What am I supposed to do with this bloody? I have no idea. I'm stuck. What the fuck did I do? Well, that's alright. I got you covered. And for anybody that wants to figure out the phone, I got that too. Don't worry about that. So first off, I'm just going to show you the tapes, since everybody wants to know, just to get that out of the way. Now, the numbers are in, oh, there's another tape right here too, so let me grab that. So the numbers are 34, 44. Now, if you pause these in certain parts of the film, you will see that it will come up with an image from those films. Now, 45, 18. Now in 4219, can't really make out what that is, but it's something. So then after that, this is the only time, and I mean the only time you could ever see this tape is by going into that room. Make sure you pick it up and use it. Because then, 1551, this kind of looks like Part 4 Jason. But it's kind of hard to make out. I'm not sure what it looks like, but unless you guys really know what it is, but I think this is part of a movie, and you pause it at 1551, and this similar image will pop up, I think. I know it looks like game graphics, but I think it is. It's just mimicking the movie. Now, this is the only time you'll ever see that. Now, what I'm going to do is just to make it a little bit easier for you. Before you go back downstairs, put the yo-yo that you just found right there in that pedestal. Go back in this room with the tent. Place the officer's badge right here. Then after that, go back downstairs. And, don't go to the phone yet. And by the way, if you go to the phone like this, don't type that phone number down there, because that's definitely not the phone number. Go in here, in this room, put down this bandana, and then go all the way around the corner, put this behind the screen door, and put the Chris McLovers hat down, and you get a second patch, and there's 4. So we only need 2 more to go. So the first one's easy because you actually just have to, what did I do the first time? Oh gosh, you just do the display, which should be easy, and then the second one, which is easy, but it's a little bit tricky to figure out, but it's easy for me if you understand. Nothing in this drawer, you'll figure out soon enough. Now, what's the purpose of picking up all the masks, you ask? Well, there's no part 2 masks, so put them in alphabetical order, or chronological order, not alphabetical order. Part 3, part 4, part 5, and part 6, part 7, part 8, and 9. All the badass Jasons. Now you're like, what's the point in this? Shouldn't I be getting something? Yes, you are correct. Now, at first when I did this, I was completely like, what is the hell is going on here? Like, shouldn't I be able to get something? What the hell's going on? So, remember, all these are Jasons, right? But one is not. Part 5 is not Jason. So then I started thinking, well, what if I move this? Okay, now you got another patch. Now, because he's not a Jason, there's your patch. Now, that is a little bit easy, because you didn't really have to do much. Now, this is the hardest part. Now, in order to find out the phone number, you have to look on the back of these magazines here. And the magazines, you have to kind of guess the word and how many, what word, how many letters there are. Now, these magazines are on the back, these word things are on the back of the newspapers as well. And it took me a long time to figure it out, but just because I'm not going to go through the whole process, I'm just going to tell you the phone number. And, man, gosh, this took me forever to get this. Let me see, let me just check if I'm not missing anything real quick. I don't think I am, but I want to make sure I got everything. Alright, I think I do. Let me just go back downstairs. So, here we go. Let's go back to the phone, and I'm going to tell you the phone number. And you can write this down just so you don't, get this confused, so you don't mess up and get, not know what to do. But it's 1, 5. It's 1 and 3 5s, and then it's 3. Okay, I messed up there. Hold on. Let me do it again. It's 1 and 3 5s. Kind of like what you see on the paper right beside you, but it's not the same. 3. The control's a little bit weird. 4. 2. 9. 277.
Who is this? Where is my boy?
And if you've done it correctly, you should be getting that. And just in case that you did type this number in, which is like 1, 3 5s, and another 3 5s, if you did type this number, I mean, it's a police station, so there's really no point to typing this in.
Crystal Lake Police Department. Hello? Hello?
Yes, I would like to report a... Hey, you just hung up on me. Anyway, yeah, you get the picture. That's how you, don't fall for that thing, because there's really nothing you need to do, and the character's not going to talk. And I'm going to let you guys listen to this walkie-talkie thing, but before I do that, I'm going to let you listen to the first one, which lets you introduce you to the virtual cabin.
Okay, so did you want to do an intro? Hello. Welcome to the virtual cabin. I'm Chuck Brengard, CEO of IllFonic, and we are the developers behind Friday the 13th, the game, which you are currently playing now. Is there anything you want to say to the fans? Sure. I just want to say thanks for playing and supporting the game. Our fan base has been incredible. This project has exceeded even our wildest dreams, and that's because of all your continued and amazing support. So where are we? So this is the virtual cabin, 2.0 to be exact. The virtual cabin was a way for our backers to check out new art assets and discover a few hidden Easter eggs as we were building the game. It was a really engaging way to show a sneak peek at what we were developing. So, why bring it back? A ton of work went into researching the Friday the 13th films for the game, and we wanted to present a fun way to go behind the scenes and learn more about how the movies in the game were made. Consider this as an expanded virtual museum, a space where you can explore the lore of Friday the 13th and take it all in. Who knows? There might even be a few new Easter eggs to discover. If you go digging deep enough. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to sound so ominous.
Okay, so that is just one of those really good things that, now when I first did this, I didn't really touch on that. There's a lot of shoes here. There's another one.
What was the creepiest part about working on the game? Oh, for sure, the phone calls. Okay, sorry. That was great. Can you start over, but this time incorporate the question into your answer? My bad, yeah. So the creepiest part about working on this game was I get these weird phone calls to my personal phone. We worked on the game for almost, I think it was about 3 years. And every single Friday the 13th, we would get these calls from someone. At first, I thought it was someone at the studio, Paul or Dan or something, but it had to be like an F-13 fanboy or something. They would use this voice distortion and claim to be Pamela warning us to honor the memory of her son. Sometimes they would just laugh into the phone and hang up, but most of the times they would just, complain about the game taking so long. That doesn't sound that creepy. It wasn't until one time I called the number back and heard this.
Yeah, so they just have all these walkie-talkies that explain like a bunch of stuff, what goes on in the game and what's happening in the virtual cabin, and they really have some funny things to say about this, and it's really crazy. They don't have one here though, and they don't have one in there, but I know where they do have one. They do have one downstairs in another room, and the first room, if you don't enter it, there's one right here.
Sweet. Well, now you know the virtual cabin goes a little deeper than we let on. There are quite a few more like secrets left to discover. We hid some content in this cabin that will not be easy to unlock. You'll really have to think outside the box. So like a puzzle game? Think of this less like a puzzle game designed to get through in like an afternoon, and more like an experience for our community to get to know the movies better, or for the hardcore fans to test their knowledge. That might be too much to say, but we could always cut that out later, right? Mm-hmm. And how will players know when they've uncovered all the secrets? It should be pretty obvious.
Yeah, right. It should be pretty obvious, he says. That is bullshit, because technically you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So that is the last radio for now, and here we go. Let's put all the patches in and see what happens. I already know what happens, but I'm gonna let you guys take it in. In the room with all the Jasons in it. Even Savini. And no, just because I have Savini and I was a backer does not mean does not mean that I have him in the glass case. That's not what it means. It just means that everyone is gonna have Savini in the glass case in the virtual cabin, but they won't have him, obviously, because you have to be a backer, like it says in there in the box description. So, before we go to that, we're gonna check this out.
Congratulations on completing the virtual cabin. In the future, we might update this space to reveal what's behind those two curtains. But for now, we just want to say thank you for playing and invite you to stay as long as you would like.
Okay. Answer this phone.
You can bring him back, you know. There's always a way.
Virtual cabin completed. Now, the first time, I was like, okay, alright, I'm done with the virtual cabin. Alright guys, see you later. Nah, that's not it. The virtual cabin is still not done. If you did happen to go back into the virtual cabin because of whatever reason, I guess, that's definitely not it. When I first played it, I was like, that can't be it, you know. There's gotta be more to the virtual cabin. There's gotta be more secrets than that. Come on, man. And I figured it out. I was like, oh wow, New Game Plus and everything else. I was like, oh, there's more. Okay, so now you're probably like, what am I supposed to do now? I already did everything. I got all the stuff. I put it all in, and I got in the room with all the Jasons and stuff. What am I supposed to do now? Well, I'm gonna tell you. See this calendar right here? You don't really have to do anything. You know, you have to just change the date. And what the date is, it is August. I mean, it's August 1st, 1987. That's what it says, but it's actually June. I think it's June. I'm trying to remember. I don't actually have it written down, so I just kind of have to go off memory here. I think it's June 13th in 1979, and I think it is that. So when you press X at 1979, it will make that sound right there. Then you'll hear a phone ring, and go back downstairs and pick up the phone. The funny thing is, it doesn't show Rory at all in here. And we'll get back to that in a second.
You should have been watching him.
Excuse me. Now, you see an axe, and you're probably like, what the fuck's going on? What the hell is happening? Well, just walk over to the axe. You'll feel a little bit dizzy. That's right, just keep on walking. And one of the Jasons was set free. And if you look, it was part 3. He was released. So we'll run upstairs and go after him. Sounds crazy. And if you're fast enough, he actually just walks through the steps. Then when you go upstairs, you're gonna see something horrific. Then you just run back downstairs after you saw that horrific murder. Go left into this room. Where Tiffany's been steered. Like the first movie. Cabinet and bacon, and Kenny's got arrow shot for him. Grabbed his key, opened the door, and Jason broke the door, go through the door, and as soon as you go through the door, you want to turn right, go to this little shack over here, go to the padlock, take the key you just got, unlock the door, grab the shovel in front of you, turn around, and past every one of the campers. If you want to go over to them, that's fine. They don't move at all. They just kind of sit there. I mean, and if you want to turn on the music, you can too. Oh, let me see. Okay, so then basically you just go forward and you go all the way to the graveyard with the shovel. And you want to pick this up. Most people, they just go right to the grave, but I like doing this. Just go pick this up because you're going to need it for later. Take your shovel, dig the grave, open Jason's coffin up. My favorite Jason of all time. And you could look at him, but it's not really much to do. So what are you supposed to do with this? Drive this through him like this, and you'll see something. That was exciting. And once you're done with that, grab this patch. The first patch. That's easy. But then they get harder as it goes along. So for this one, it's a little bit hard. And you gotta watch what I'm doing, because in order to figure this out. See this blood right here with the machete? Look on the ground in front of you and look directly or in the direction of where the machete is going and go in that direction. See that heart over there with the with that carving of a heart in it? Yeah. Now look to your left in the same direction and you will see, you should see. Now don't go anywhere else. If you step out of line, which I will do that, and I will actually do this just for whatever reason, this happens. Now, and obviously, there's a reason why they put these here, so you could find out what to expect, so you don't get killed. So, look in the direction of where it is. You see an arrow in a tree. And do not stray off the path. If you go, it's okay if you move around like this, as long as you are going straight. Now, look at the ducks on the ground. Look at this arrow. You should see some ducks on the ground. Go forward towards those ducks. Don't move any other way around. Just move towards this tree. Look at these ducks on the ground, and look in their direction. And look up, and you should see a dirt pile. That same shovel that you have right here. Go forward. And still don't move anywhere else. Go towards the dirt pile, and just like Jason's grave, just dig up the grave. If you see a dog with a patch right beside it, go pick up that patch, your second patch, and there we go. The third one is also a little, trying to figure out the numbers and all that through the, the newspapers and all that. So, without doing all that shit, I'm just gonna tell you the number. 5312 is the number, and here we go.
Come home.
Pick up the head all the way like you're going to the graveyard, except you're going to turn left, go all the way up to Jason's shack, and you guys pretty much should know this, but just in case you're a first timer and you're new to this, you don't know what the hell to do past this, and you're stuck, I'm going to tell you, just go in Jason's shack right here. And then grab the head that you just have in your inventory and place that down.
You did good.
Reveal your next patch. And as soon as this happened, I literally freaked out the first time. But if you stay in there, it doesn't matter. It's not like Jason's gonna kill you because he doesn't show up anyway. So now you got 4 patches. Oh, well, 3 patches. There is no 4 patches for this one. There's just 3, so you're good to go. And the reason why I haven't gone anywhere else. This is it. This is all the patches. You realize that everyone is dead. AJ and Adam are dead. Everyone's dead. Now the reason why you want this is because of the gas. You have the gas, and yes, you got it. Go right to the boat. But before we go to the boat, let me check for a minute if there's any walkie-talkies anywhere. I don't think there was, so the only walkie-talkie we have is this one right here.
So tell me about when you were making the game. Did you have any like weird glitches or strange bugs that you found? Late in development, we had this bug. We swore it was like the spirit of Jason coming into the game or something. But sometimes during a match, these invisible holes would generate, and if you managed to fall through one, you'd end up in this weird, untextured area of the map. It was not like an area we physically created, but like made of bits of our assets. Eventually you'd be shot up high into the air and killed by Jason in the sky. Luckily we were able to get it out before CERT, but it was a tough one. How were you able to find it? We had this debug code that would show us the holes in the map. That helped us hunt them down. What was the debug code? You know, it's the same code everyone uses when they need to input a secret code in a video game. I mean, just remember back when we were kids. It's probably better for legal that way.
Now, if you notice, the walkie-talkie, and when you listen to, crap, what is his name? I'm trying to think of his name. Randy Greenback. When you listen to the executive producer Randy Greenback speak, he is actually talking about something that we actually have to do later. Then put the gas in the boat, like usual, like you do in an actual match, and I'll just let this part speak for itself. Yes, we have completed the virtual cabin, guys. You don't have to watch the video and this is it. This is definitely it. No, that's definitely not it. There is still more to it. Now, I promise this is probably the last time. No, this is the last time until they come out with more stuff in the update. So, you did everything outside and you saw a coming soon door because you're like, there must be something coming soon. What is that? Well, you'll find out. You probably already know anyway, but just in case you're new and you're watching this and you picked up the game and have no idea what the fuck Friday is, and you don't know anything about the game, and you don't know anything about the movies, and you know about the movies, and you are first timer about this virtual cabin, well, this is what I'm going to show you what you have to do at this certain part. So, I didn't really speak to this in my non-commentary video because you're probably like, what the fuck, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to pass this part? Well, I'm going to show you. It's like when we were kids, right? Like Randy said. You press certain codes on a controller to activate a certain cheat in a game, or, you know, this mode, a debug mode in a game. And that's pretty much it. Konami has the same thing. Do you remember these old Konami cheat code things? So it's like up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X, and I said circle X at the last part. I said up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. And it's the same on the Xbox. Or BA if you're on the Xbox. But anyway, frames per second, you don't really have to mess with that. It will reload level. Now the map collision, turn that off, and you notice it's an error, unknown error there. Now go to show collision and turn it on. It shows this weird mode. Now go to close debug, and you're seeing you're it's like your game is spazzing out. Now look, your game is reset. The door is fixed. Everybody's still dead though. You could even go upstairs and everybody's dead. Now, you're probably like, what the hell do I do? And what the hell is that noise? You're like, you could go through every room and look at everything. There is nothing you need to do. You could even check right here, and you can't go in. But what I'm going to tell you is, instead of freaking out and, you know, like, oh, my game's messed up, what the hell did I do? Well, I just saved your life here. Go in this room. If you don't know what to do, you'll start seeing this thing freak out. Well, you think that you can't walk through this? Just go over to the door and just walk through it. Now, you start to see a little bit of something that's really weird. And this is bizarre. Because at this point, it's kind of like an Alice in Wonderland thing. So, at this point, there's nothing you can do but listen to this tape. I mean, this walkie-talkie.
We spent a lot of time tuning the game to make sure it was fun to play as a counselor, and we knew we had it when... Funny guys, hilarious. How long have you been waiting to play that for? Anyways, we finally... Oh, shit. Kane, that's dope. You got me. Oh, careful, bro. Your knife is dripping on the... Oh my god, he's stabbing me.
So then, if you turn to your right, your left, after you look at this radio, you should see a patch. Go over there and pick it up. Then turn to your right, you see another patch, and just do the same thing. Sorry if that was a little bit loud, but that is crazy. And you're like, whoa, oh my gosh, what did you make me do? You just messed up the game. Fuck you. I don't want to do this anymore. Well, okay. First of all, I didn't do anything to the game. The game is supposed to be like that, and this is how, and it reset. Has nothing to do with that. Basically, it says, warning, unstable build, and all this other shit. And pretty much, what you're going to do, and in a second I'm going to tell you when it loads. So right when this loads, you're going to see everything is just fucking weird. And you could even check everything. You could go through all the doors. Clearly everything is just trippy, like someone's on drugs. Go through pick up these patches that say unknown era, and just keep picking them up. And then go over, check this body, the Chuck's body, the IllFonic CEO, and turn around and go straight downstairs where all the Jasons are, just in case you don't know what the hell to do. And yes, this is part of the game, guys. This is really fucking weird, like he's in that T stance, but this is part of the game, so don't be alarmed by this. Right now you're like, what the fuck? This is the only time I think you can actually look at Jason as a little boy. Now, I think this is not a model that they're going to have in Paranoia, but if they do, that'd be really cool. I'm curious to see what they do with him, but if not, he's probably just a prop just to look at in the virtual cabin, and they're not really going to use him. He's probably just a virtual cabin prop. You can see the part 3 is the only one still not here. Every other Jason, now if you look at all the Jasons here, the other Jasons have little patches in their hands. You can go over and pick the patches up, and pretty much that's it. You can pick up the patches, and I'll let it speak for yourself. You're like, oh shit. Now all of them are gone. Even Savini's gone. Oh damn, you're definitely dead. Pick up the patches and just keep picking up the patches and stay calm. Don't freak out or anything. Turn right. Don't go through that door. See the Choppa is freaking out. And don't go outside. Definitely, you do not want to go outside. Because, technically, okay, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to go outside, right? We're just going to do that shit. Now, see, this happens. You try to go outside, you can't. That's the reason why I'm telling you, don't go outside. You're just gonna go back in. And you can't die at this part either, so. Now, at this point, you're like, what the fuck do I do? Well, there should have been a patch right here, but there wasn't. But for some reason, I guess there wasn't. Now you're like, what the hell do I do? I already went outside and all this. Well, you gotta pick up this patch and go upstairs, and there should be another patch. Wait, what the fuck? Did I just miss one? If you do go outside, you gotta repeat the process over again. And turn around. So I just did that just for the sake of, if you guys did turn around, that is what you would be doing. Now follow all these up the steps and don't go outside, and keep going up the steps and collect all the patches, and then right here, collect this patch right here. And I'll let this part speak for itself, and you probably already know what the hell is going on anyway. There you have it. Virtual Cabin completed. Uber Jason and Randall Mac coming soon. Now, you probably already know about this, but unless your first timer and you don't know anything about the game, and you don't know anything about Friday, then there you go. I finished Virtual Cabin for you. And if you want to know where, even though all the Jasons are all gone, you can actually go back into the Virtual Cabin. And when you go back into the Virtual Cabin, well, I'll just also let it speak for itself too. But I've completed it about, I don't know how many times for a lot of people. This is the third time I'm streaming this, so I just had to do it again because, you know, people are really struggling, and people are asking me, like, I need help, I don't know how to do it, you seem like you know everything about the game, oh my gosh, Jenny, no, everybody's dead. As at 25, the death count of the Jason X is one of the highest in the franchise, large as the number is. It doesn't take into account how Jason's inadvertently murders the crew of the space station Solaris, which has a population that is possibly in the thousands, but is nevertheless unknown. Now it does say some weird facts, and if you go back into the room, it still has, you know, Kenny is still like this, however, and you're not gonna know some information. But anyway, fuck all this stuff. You want to know what you're supposed to do now when you go back in here. Well, there's pretty much nothing really. Just go back downstairs, and as you can see, there's the man right here, Jason X, the Uber Jason. Here he is in all his glory. Now you may see him walking around because this was the modded Jason. They just took him from the Virtual Cabin and then literally just modded him to the game. Now, this is a question. What is he going to look like underneath, you ask? I have no idea. Now, I'm going to say that he's going to be stun resistant, and he's going to have some type of grip strength and destruction, and, well, that's going to be badass. But if he's going to be kind of maybe like Savini or Part 4, and maybe like Part 7, and Part 6, but not like Part 8 and 3, and definitely not 2. And then there's little Jason. Now, I don't know if he's going to be exclusive to the virtual cabin, but it would be nice if we could see him, you know, in Paranoia. But nonetheless, it wouldn't make any sense as you see him running around killing counselors, because he usually does it in the water. But anyway, this is a video game, so whatever. But anyway, there you go. There's virtual cabin. Oh yeah, it's all done. It is all done. And definitely make sure you use this guy right here and trap the 2 cars. But don't trap the 2 cars. Now just trap the 2 cars in front where the passenger side is on the left side. Put a trap right here. Bam. Go to the other car. Put a trap right there. And there you're good to go. Now I'm curious about the traps and all his abilities. But nonetheless, this Jason is definitely the highlight that everybody's been waiting for. I know I have been talking about this Jason for a long time. Now what I think, he's definitely going to be the most OP Jason, better than all the damn Jasons, obviously. Better than this fucker right here, Savini. Now, hold a minute. How is he supposed to be better than Savini? Well, Savini is definitely not that OP. I know what a lot of people say, but regardless, he is not that OP. Now, with the weapon swapping, I'm sad to tell you this, guys, but only Savini will be able to use his trusty pitchfork. All these other weapons, Savini can use every single Jason's weapons. Savini could even use his machete. Even Part 7's. He can use everyone's. But they see Part 8 can't use Savini's. Part 6 can't use Savini's weapon. But Savini can use Part 6's weapon. I mean, even though it kind of wouldn't make any sense unless you want to just do kills with, you know, unless you want to do the kills for Part 6, which is actually pretty badass anyway. But this is better. If it was me, I would give Savini the machete, because he literally is the fastest swinger when it comes to all the other Jasons. And Roy. Notice how it doesn't have Roy is the latest topic everybody's been talking about. Not in the virtual cabin. That is for a reason. I don't think they're going to take this away and put him right here. They're just going to leave him out so they have him in the game. And I believe he's going to be in Paranoia, but if he's not, then I don't know what the fuck is. Who the hell is. So anyway, that's it. He can't have any other weapon, but all the Jasons can have every single other Jason's weapon. So basically, let's eliminate him from the picture as if he doesn't exist. Every Jason can have all weapons. You can weapon swap all the Jasons, but nobody can use his. But he can use every single one. Now that does suck. I do hate that fact. But I think they don't want that to happen because people will be like, I don't know. I just don't like the fact. Now, it should, maybe they'll be like, they'll do something with it, and they'll be like, yeah, let's let the backers use Savini's weapon. But I guess this just makes it, you know, a little bit better, I guess. I don't know. So, anyway, I guess this means that they can't patch it. So it means, like, if anybody had Savini's weapon, they would be breaking down doors all the time. They would never switch the weapon. So, yeah, whatever. I mean, but definitely, I would let Savini have the machete, have Part 7's machete, and swing it because it's the fastest, or even, you know, Part 4. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Virtual Cabin, and that's pretty much it. All you have to do is just look at the Jasons as a trophy collection. They might add more to the Virtual Cabin soon enough, and maybe I'll do one more match and see what happens. And then after that, I will say my goodbyes because I need to get something to eat. And I am glad that I showed you guys the virtual cabin because it's been a while since I touched bases on that, and someone yesterday asked me about virtual cabin and stuff. So this is a great way for them to know on how to do it, even though I tried talking them through it and they're like, no, I want to do it, show me. So this is better. So if we don't get into a match, then I'll see you guys tomorrow. But in this case, I wish whatever Jason you selected was for the title screen. So like, instead of part 3 being at the title screen, and for instance, I will actually put in a Twitter, can we have whatever Jason we select as the have selected for us, as you know, whatever Jason, I would say whatever Jason we have selected, can we have that Jason be in the title screen? And yep, I will say that after I get off this video. So anyway guys, stay classy and thanks for all the support, and just like I said, I don't give a shit about 10,000 likes and all that. Those guys are corny. I just care if you watch my content. I don't even give a shit if you don't watch it. You know, I just am doing it for you guys, and I like doing it. It's not because of the fucking money, because I do it because I like doing it. Just like I like to play games, I just like doing it. You know, it's fun. So anyway guys, I will see you guys next time tomorrow, and I might even see you guys in UFC, but hey, you know, I just have to get used to UFC 3, so I might see you in that a couple of days. But anyway, look forward to Shadow of Colossus walkthrough, because I definitely will do that. But anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, and stay classy, and murder that like button if you don't subscribe. See you next